Welcome to my video. I'm just changing the lower ball joints on my 97 Prado, and failed to waft because of the lower ball joint in here. And you can see this is the one up in here that I need to change out. I've already put some WD-40 on the threads of the bolts that we can get to, but two of them you can't get to, so good luck with that. And I've also been to Toyota and bought a genuine part because they were pretty cheap, actually, about 120 bucks, and genuine is better when it comes to something as hard wearing as this. I'm on the jack stands as well as safety, leaving the jack underneath, and put the tyre there just in case. Right, let's get into it. Already sprayed up the bolts, as you can see. Next thing we need to do is assemble all the tools. The tools I got and used today, got a couple of impact wrenches. I found that this one just didn't quite have it when I needed it, and I went up to the big Ugga Dugga. Impact sockets, 14, 19 and a 24. A little bit of grease to make sure things go back nice and slippy. Couple of persuaders, one's there. And listen, don't even start this project without going to get one of these. All right, I tried, I failed. So go down to one of the auto shops. They're about 50 bucks. If you get a trade discount, you can get them for 20 or 30. And I had to modify this one slightly. Had to grind that one slightly away there and there, just because the opening here, that aperture was about 3 mil short. So, and then it worked a treat. Right, let's get on. So looking from the front here with the wheel off, you can see that there's a split pin here we're going to need to remove on that lower ball joint. And if you come back to here, there's also one in there. We're going to have to take that one out as well. Pair along those pliers or something like that should hopefully get that out. And then we're going to do these 14 mils. Sorry, 14 mil bolts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I took the split pins out, and this one took this off the bottom. That was the 21. That came off. And around this side, took the split pin out of that one, and that came off pretty easy as well on that side. Pop the 4 bolts out from underneath here. You can see that 1, 2, 3, 4. So this whole thing is now sitting. But these are the joints that we need to take out next. Break these joints. To do that, using this device. You ever use one? It's great. You pop it in here like that. I'll have to show you, but I'm going to try that here. And hit that. Hang on a second. Give it a bit of a tap. So this joint breaker goes in here like that. Hopefully you can see that. So the jaws go underneath, and the top bit goes in there. That's really hard to see. And then what you do is we're going to just tap it in a bit so it's nice in there, making sure that the top bit is going to hit on that top of the ball joint, and then we just gently screw it in, and hopefully there we go, successfully separated. Whew. Now we'll do the same on this one over here. A little bit more of a challenge. So managed to get the separator in here like that. Takes a lot to get it in there. Might have been easier to leave those bolted up. Tap it in to make sure that that is on the head there. That's why I had to grind this a little bit to give it a bit more space, because it wasn't reaching when I did the other side. So now we put the on here. Let's do this. Let's see what happens, hey? give it a go. Right, we're going to go up. Needs a bit more ugger and less dugger. Let's do it. There we go. Yeah. Give you a bit of a start if you're not expecting the bang. There we go. Right, undo this now, and hopefully she'll all fall to bits. Ow. Yeah. Right, so now we've got that separator out of the way. We're going to just lift this up out of the way, and this lower arm will just come up. That was easy. That comes out. There's a new one. Ready to pop back in. Easy peasy. So just using two hands is the way easier. Lifted that up, popped that back in, looking good there. Yep, looking good. Lovely new thread. Those are sort of lined up. Now we just sort of kind of line this up a bit. Now what I found on the other side was that before you tighten anything up of this arm here, before you do anything here too permanent, do those 4 bolts up first. These ones, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get those started before you do anything else. Not sure if you used Loctite before or thread locker. You put a little bit on the thread there, and the rest of it will thread itself in. Okay. All right, and then it's just a simple matter, he says, of putting it up. Oh, look at that, so easy. Oh, okay. Gonna take a little bit more line. Might need 2 hands here. Yep. So, job done. Took about 40 minutes all up. 45 minutes of this side. Learned a few lessons from the other side. Split pin in, make sure that's nice new nut on the new ball joint. All these checked. Check those. Come around to this side. There's 2 more up there. Check those are all tightened up and torqued. Always make sure you do them by hand, even though if you use a torque wrench. Use a torque wrench, don't just use a torque gun. Split pin in, make sure that's tight. Secure, check everything's tight. Done. Back together.